Face taping 101. What do people need to know?
So basically, this is like, it has to be the correct tape, right? So the kinesio, this is when the Japanese American doctor developed the tape. It's called the kinesio tape. And when the tape is applied, it was obviously used for the body, and he developed it to be used for the body. So the original tape, the kinesio tape that you see all over the, everywhere, all over the internet, all over the stores, that is the tape, the original tape that's designed to be used on our body. And we'll talk about that later, because that kind of a little bit different from what the face tape. And so when it's applied, whether it's on your forehead or the arm or the leg, whatever it is, it mimics our skin, and it acts like a magnet, if you want to say. So it kind of like lifts a little bit of the skin. It basically creates more of the interstitial space. This is the space where we have all of our receptors, where we have our blood vessels, our lymph vessels, and all of that. And everything is like, for majority of us, everything is very tight and compressed. That's when we have the issues, and the blood circulation is not as great, the lymph drainage is not as great, and and everything else. So by creating the lift in between the tissues, right, we decompress all of those receptors. And that's what the tape is allowing. It's kind of like a magnet, pulls a little bit of the skin up, creating a little bit of extra space in between the layers, decompressing the pain receptors. And that would be another point why you would feel less of the pain if the tape is applied into the area that requires that assistance. It would decompress the lymph vessels, so the lymph flow would be going in more swiftly. With that, it's going to cleanse inflammation. If there is an inflammation there, it would boost the blood flow. Again, our muscles, this is one of the most important things, right? The fresh boost of blood, of the fresh oxygen and all of the nutrients, that would help relax the too compressed of the muscles and fascia, and help regenerate tissues and skin cells a lot faster. Because at the end of the day, our skin, what does it need? It needs the fresh oxygen, fresh blood, all of the nutrients, every goodness, all of the goodness that you ate for breakfast. You know, let's say you ate the best organic eggs and, this and that, the most amazing food. But if your blood vessels are compressed, if the blood flow is compromised, your skin will have a hard time getting all of those amazing nutrients to the surface of your skin, and to help the skin regenerate faster, slow down aging, glow, and all of that. So that's how the tape would help. So it's not necessarily that it just like you put something on the skin and it just like magically erases or reduces your wrinkles. It's really just improving the basic functions within our tissues that in return will help beautify the surface, which is the skin, smooth out the wrinkles because the muscles are not going to be that inflamed and tensed up.
I do notice I get such an immediate result on my forehead, though. I think for that reason, and also because I sleep on my side. I probably move my forehead in my sleep sometimes. So sometimes when I wake up, I do have like little creases, but when I do the tape, I don't have that. So I would imagine it does like inhibit a little bit of that movement and that squishing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. That too. And people don't realize that at night, so it's not just the facial expressions that we use when we talk, right? When we're angry or this or that. At night, a lot of people, majority of people do the involuntary facial expressions. Like, for example, my husband literally sleeps with the huge frown on his face, like a huge frown, And if you look at your partner, I guarantee you would see
He's
something.
Smiling always.
Yes.
I'm
that's
what
amazing.
Are you so happy
that's
about?
amazing. That's typically what children do. Like you would look at the little kids,
like
the little kids are smiling. So that's, especially if we went through the stress, we had a stressful day and at night, that would transpire to our facial expressions. So, of course, also the tape would help prevent those creases at night. And some people like to do it during the day. So it can be done either way, whatever you prefer.